You know, out of all of the blues that they use, and I like a lot of them, but diffused blue might be my favorite.
The gray blue?
Well, it's funny because on the box it says white and midnight navy.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, where's the midnight navy on this one, bro?
Is he midnight navy, like the little one on the tongue?
No, that's what I thought. Unless it is. It looks black.
Oh, let's
It's one
go
of the-
back
it's
and
one of
forth on
those.
that.
Hey, I can't help it that you were wrong. Actually, he does kind of look navy.
Well, that's weak sauce.
It is the logo. It's the little Jumpman. That's stupid. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Before we get started, if you could do me one quick thing, leave a like or a dislike, leave a comment, or wait for the question of the day and then leave a comment.
Or both.
Yes, but I mean, don't like, you know.
It feeds the algorithm either way.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, don't shoot your shot like too early. You know what I mean? Like, don't blow your load.
You could be like, this is what I think about the shoe. Oh, and now I have an answer for the question of the day.
You could do that also. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1 million. We're so close, it's ridiculous, and only you guys can help us achieve that goal. So if you like our content, please do those things. It helps feed that algorithm, which will then feed this video into other people's YouTube feed, as long as they like sneakers, of course. So with that being said, this is just a great color, dude. The last time I grabbed this colorway was actually on the Airships, and it was fantastic there too. I just really like this shade of blue. It looks so good, and the qualities here and everything. Why couldn't the Space Jam lows have been like this too, man? Like, what the hell? At first I thought they were just doing it to the women's shoe. Remember that? What was that, the pink one? The soft pink, or whatever that was? Yeah, this is made like that, but the Space Jam wasn't. Now, before we deep dive into these guys, we do have a quick word from today's sponsor, and that's the good folks over at Sole Premise. They provide premium or luxury style bags, but the catch is that they are all catering towards sneaker lovers. They have a wide variety of different options and different materials and different colors. So as an example, this guy right here is just their daily commuter bag. This is essentially just a regular backpack, but the difference is that they can hold 2 pairs of shoes in there up to size 15.
Excellent.
I personally love these bags because when I go on short trips, I'm able to wear one pair and then stick a secondary pair inside of the shoe storage. And then instead of opting to throw in a third pair of sneakers, that's where I actually put my clothes. And then when I'm going on longer trips, this bag right here is what I typically like to use. It holds up to 5 pairs of shoes. On top of all of that, these bags are TSA approved. They can fit underneath the seats or in your overhead compartment. This particular one is made out of polyester instead of a more premium leather, so there's different options and varieties depending on what you want. Last but not least, this is my favorite bag and the one that I use all the time, mostly because, well, we're gym rats here, and I also test shoes for a living. And this bag right here lets me do all of that stuff all at once. This is a brand new version of their gym bag, where this one is decked out in premium goodness, and I'm not gonna bring this one with me because I don't wanna ruin it and get it all wet and sweaty. So instead I bring this one. But the good news is that they both fit 4 pairs of sneakers, which is amazing. If you have your testing shoe, then your backup shoe, and then maybe there's a backup for the backup, and by chance, maybe a backup for that, I don't know. What I like to do is fill it up with 3 pairs, and then my leftover compartment has my change of clothes, deodorant, my water bottles, a basketball pump, and then for my AirPods and whatever else I might be bringing, there's a ton of storage options for that too. So for whatever your needs are, Sole Premise has probably got you covered. So if you're interested, make sure that you click the link down below in our description box. It'll send you over to Sole Premise's website, solepremise.com, where you could check out all the variety of different options, all the different colors, what's on sale, all that kind of good stuff. Now the box real quick is a standard Air Jordan 11 box, but they've got it done up in the colors that are featured on the shoe. You've got the diffused blue, midnight navy top, and then I really like the accent color here. I don't want to call it a powder blue, but it's clearly pointing towards that UNC style of color, where it's just a really soft blue, and I love it. You'll see that same blue on the tongue tag and everything in the letterings of the Jumpman Jordan, and while it's soft, it just looks so pretty, which I guess most things do, right? Like, soft things are pretty.
Things that are tiny are cute.
Are they though?
They are.
Always?
Almost.
Come on, give him some confidence.
Dog pool. If that was a monster dog, he would not be so cute.
Spoiler.
Hey.
I'm just kidding, he's in the trailer, he's in the trailer. Now the outsole is just a thing of beauty. It looks amazing, and on top of that, it's not tinted blue, which I absolutely love. This is the kind of outsole that I would love to see from here on out on every shoe that features a translucent outsole, at least from Jordan Brand. I'm not a big fan of the blue tint. Most of the time it doesn't bother me, but at the same time, I prefer something that looks like it's like, I don't know, a little bit more natural looking, and that's what this looks like. And I just like the way that it comes out pretty much every time. Now on top of that, there's diffused blue herringbone traction pods right at the heel and toe. Underneath that is a full-length carbon fiber spring plate. And then, as far as the tech is concerned, the midsoles are EVA, aka Phylon. And then when you open that bad boy up, full-length air. Now the materials, as far as the patent leather is concerned, is actual leather. You can see the layering that's on there, much like that pink pair that I cannot remember the damn name of the shoe. But you could see the diffused blue main section, which is the top layer, and then underneath that you could see the leather fibers underneath. And that's what patent leather truly is. It's actual leather with the patent finish. The Space Jam lows were not that. They were a synthetic with a shiny finish, and it just was weird. Not that they haven't done that before, but you know, it should be always like this. The rest of the build is that Cordura mesh or ballistic style mesh, much like most of the original colorways from the original run back in 95, 96, minus the Columbias, now known as the Legend Blues, which are supposed to release later on this year. Hopefully those turn out well. That material makes up the main body of the shoe, as well as the tongue. And like I was saying before, the tongue tab just looks awesome. You got that white patch there with a midnight navy Jumpman right there in the middle, and then that soft blue bordering the outsides of it. When it just looks so good. Luckily, the liner is not white. It's actually the same color as the patent. That looks awesome. Now that tiny patch of material right there in the heel, it also features a very tiny midnight navy Jumpman. Is actual leather. It's a very thin cut though. It's not the best quality leather either, but it is soft to the touch. What little of it you can touch. Now as far as fit is concerned, I personally have been going down half a size in the most recent Air Jordan 11 lows. For whatever reason, they just feel really long. So half a size down works best for me. But whatever you've been buying in these guys, so whatever you bought in those Space Jams and stuff like that, just go with that size. The overall comfort of the shoe is just kind of whatever. They do have a Dreamsole insole, but it's one of those shoes that you got to break it in a little bit and stuff like that. It's not the most uncomfortable version of the Air Jordan 11, but it's also not the most comfortable either. It's just kind of a neutral ride. But with all that being said, what do we happen to have for today's question of the day?
Well, since dog pool is mentioned, I feel like this question's okay to ask now. Multiple people have asked for you to comment on Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know if you want to do a spoiler free or...
Well, I don't even know if I want to really talk about it. Because I have a channel that I'm trying to get, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, trying to get this damn channel up. But I had the other channel, which was Nightwing2303. This is the WearTesters account. The Nightwing account, I recently just changed the name to Some of My Favorite Things. And that channel is where I was gonna house, I wasn't sure what my first video was gonna be. I was gonna do the Deadpool and Wolverine review, even though I don't review movies, but like my thoughts basically. Over there, that's my nerd channel. And so I switched the name from Nightwing2303 to Some of My Favorite Things, just because that's the channel where I wanna talk about all of my favorite stuff. So like action figure pickups, collectibles, movies that I watch. Like if you want to know my thoughts, I would post them there instead of here on this channel. That's why I'm not sure if I want to like say all my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So like all I will say is that the movie was really fun. I had a great time. It was so good to see comic accurate representations as far as the costuming and stuff like that. Like even though they weren't like perfect one for one, it kind of was, depending on the version of Wolverine or different X-Men that you were looking at. There's other stuff that I want to talk about, but that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I would rather have it in that video. So yeah, all I know is that I had a great time with it. Is it the best Deadpool of the three? You know what I mean? I would like, if I was going to rank them, I'd go Deadpool 1 as 1, Deadpool and Wolverine as 2, and then Deadpool 2 as 3. Even though Deadpool 2, the more you rewatch that one, the more of those like slick little jokes that you find, and they're good. But with that being said, sound off below and let us know your thoughts on Deadpool and Wolverine. Do you think that it was the best out of the bunch? If not, how would you rank the 3 Deadpool movies? And on top of that, what do you think about these? Are you interested in grabbing a pair of these, or are you just kind of like, man, sneakers are just not a priority right now? We just watch the videos to be, what did somebody say in the comments? Edutained? Is that what they said? I love that word. Educated and entertained at the same time. That's, if you could sum up our channel, I hope that that would be the word that our channel is. You get educated on product, but also entertained in between all of that stuff, and hopefully it's fun. But yeah, sound off below and let us know what you think about the Air Jordan 11 Low in the diffused blue colorway. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We greatly appreciate you guys. We will catch you on the next one. So until then, y'all have a good one.